Big runs from Tender Scarter, backed up by some brilliant bowling, put Essex in a great position heading into the final day. After having started their first innings on day 2 in reply to Surrey's 399, Essex resumed on 367 for 7 and got off to a super fast third day start. Neil Wagner helping Centurion Ryan Tender Scarter push on. The visitors got to within 1 run of the home side's first innings total before Wagner became the 8th wicket to fall. He was caught down the leg side off the bowling of Sam Curran for a more than useful 34. Jamie Porter was next to the crease and he held up his own end while Tender Scarter's 150 was brought up off 175 balls. Essex by this point were in the lead. It took a brilliant Stuart Meeker ball to remove Porter for 6, before Matthew Quinn was bowled by Ravi Rampal for a duck to bring the Essex innings to a close on 435. Tender Scarter ran out of partners on his way to 168 not out, a best ever county championship score for the Essex captain, who was up against a good bowling contribution from Mark Footitt, who took 3 wickets. A first innings lead of 36 and an extra batting point for Essex at Guildford. Mark Stoneman again went out to bat, and amid talk of his form possibly being good enough for England Test squad selection, he began Surrey's reply aggressively. But after 2 early boundaries, he became an early casualty, Porter having him caught at slip for 10. The score at lunch was 20 for 1. Nerves and the realisation that this would be a hugely important session in the match set in after the break. Rory Burns and Scott Borthwick cautious against an enterprising Essex attack. The pair were forced to dig in and after pulling level with their opponents, gradually built a lead. Burns took 105 balls to bring up his 50. But the partnership was broken when at the other end, Borthwick was caught Lawrence bowled Harmer for 36. More trouble would follow before the break, however, when Burns was sent back to take an early sip of his tea, Porter having him caught behind. With a good partnership needed, Kumar Sangakkara can normally be relied on, but just 7 overs after the restart, the Sri Lankan was gone, Harmer with what could prove to be a huge wicket, and Surrey 158 for 4. Sibley added 28 before he was out LBW to Porter, and Curran couldn't repeat his excellent first innings knock, departing for just 4, 6 down for 199. Batty was on his way to getting a start, and Surrey's lead was starting to build, but he would become the 4th batsman out in the session when Harmer had him caught by Lawrence. Meeker came to the crease to help Folkes see out the day, the latter ending on 46 not out. Surrey 253 for 7. So the hosts take a 217-run lead into the final day at Guildford, but they'll need a good morning in order to try and fend off any prospect of defeat.